Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and it's time to alter the 4 playing cards this week. And the prompt on the Scrimping Mommy Facebook page is correspondence. So anything to do with letters or stuff like that, postcards, writing, stamps. I have decorated my page a little bit with an old piece of envelope and some washi tape, and I've stamped my heading. So let's get started. I have already completed 3 of the postcards, and we will do this 4th one together. So I have given my playing card a little coat of white washi. I do that pretty much every week. It's just a starting point to take the shine off the playing card. So that's all I've done, and I've got a little collection of correspondence type things. This week I'm going to do the playing cards this orientation, vertically rather than horizontal. This is a piece of faux old vintage paper letter, so I'm going to just pop that on there. Let me have a wee look at the other ones, because I want my little space to be on a certain side. So I'm just going to place that there, and then I'm just going to do a little bit of collage, and then we're going to add some grunginess by some watercolour. Just quickly somehow maybe put it on like that. Make a little cluster, something like that. So let's get the magazine and the glue stick. So this is week 8. Can you believe how these weeks pass so fast? Okay, let's see how we want to do this. Maybe have that one on the top of that one. And then that one under there, I think, like that. So the first one down is this faux postage stamp. A lot of things, these, I never thought I would use the word faux quite so much when I started junk journaling or making journals and making these kind of altered things and playing around with this sort of stash, that the word faux would be used quite so much. I mean, I do have some original things, not much in my collection. Mainly books, I would say, were my things that I have the most of that are actually original. But little pieces of ephemera and whatnot, and these little stickers and these old lettery type things are all faux. Okay, next I want to add some colour, so we'll just bring in this old piece of packaging, and for the colour, before the colour, what I need to do is give this a layer of clear gesso. So I've got this clear gesso, this huge tub, which probably will never use up in a million years. It must have been on sale. So it must have. So just everything, a little layer of the gesso, and this means that I can put on my watercolour red round the edges and a little bit of Inktense bark just to make my little collage sink into the card, if you like. So that won't take long to dry. So that's PBO, gesso, transparent, which will last pretty much forever. Let me just clean my brush. And use my napkin from the coffee shop that we go to. I think the guy in the coffee shop watches me always putting my napkin in my bag and must think we're really poor or something, because I've got my little pile of napkins from various coffee shops. Where are we? Look, here's Costa, Tinderbox. Tinderbox is a favourite. We don't take extra ones, we just use the... That's pretty much dry already. So just round the edges. Yeah, we just take the napkins that we're actually just given, so we don't really need the napkins having a coffee, so just giving this a little bit of red round the edge, just because it kind of matches the bits of red. And we'll just use a dab of water just to pull out. Let me just put it on there. That'll just spread the red. I think I need a little bit more. That's better. No point in doing it if you can't see it. There we are. Yep, that's fine. And then I want to add some of the Inktense watercolour pencil in bark, and I'm just going to go around the edges of my little collage pieces and wait to see what happens with the Inktense. It properly spreads. Look at that. Just a little bit. And it just makes it look like they've been there for years, even although they're faux. I just want a little bit extra there and a little bit extra there, just to kind of spread it out a little bit. As if it's spreading. Maybe a little bit there. I wonder if a little bit there will go. Take away a bit of that white. Yeah. And maybe just a little bit up here. Because it will be the corners that get grungy in a letter. There, I think that'll do it. Let me just put that and that to the side. Good. So the next thing I want to add is a little bit of stamping. I got these. This is I got these stamps free with the magazine ones, so I don't know, but I'm sure you're able to find postage stamps and these little wiggly cancellation postage stamps. This is Memento Rich Cocoa. because I didn't want it to be black, because, let me just try that, yep. And I'll just put it on that bit there, and then those lines just off the page a wee bit at the top, yeah. And the next thing that I want to do is just take it to the sewing machine and do a few zigzag stitches down that straight edge, and I'll show you on the ones that I've done before, because there is my little zigzag down that edge, a little zigzag down there, and a little zigzag down there, just with the machine. Because I had a hard edge and I thought, what can I do? And I didn't want to add a little bit of washi or something else to take away from the postage theme. So so I thought, a little zigzag might be quite nice. So I'm going to take it to the machine and do that. Okay, so a little bit of stitching, and I like that then you end up with these little bit of loose threads. I think that's quite cool. So let's get them stuck in the book and add the date. I have my book here, and I'm going to put these on a double page because I've done them that way. The 4 cards wouldn't fit on the page, so I've treated myself to 2 pages. And I think just simply one there, one there. I might add another little bit of the washi or something down the bottom. We'll see how they look. So I'm just going to use my glue stick, get them in. I don't know what the weather's been like in your part of the world, but here it is absolutely horrible just now. If it's not raining, it's sleet. If it's not sleet, it's snow. If it's not snow, it's hailstones. And all through that, it's windy as well. It's just been absolutely horrible. And it lulls you into a false sense of security, because yesterday there was blue sky and we went out after I finished work. We went out for a walk with the dog, and 2 minutes later it was absolutely stoating down. Rain and wind. It was horrible. And if anybody has ever had a greyhound or has a greyhound, they will know how precious they are and how much they moan when it's raining. She just kept shaking, like not shaking as in, oh, I'm scared shaking, just like giving herself a wet shake every 5 minutes. Like, oh, you're not that wet, you've got a coat on. You're a dog. Behave yourself. Right. And then it was blue sky. And then 5 minutes later, down it came again. Right, let's see, I've got the 23rd of February. Where will we put the date? I think up beside correspondence. It's looking a bit lonely up there. Yeah. Now, do I want a little bit of washi down here? I have over here the washi that I used, and I've also got these, see, similar to this here. that I thought might, but I don't want to take away from the cards, but in the same hand it's looking a wee bit bare. I think maybe this one matches this one. Now, do we want to put the Queen on her side? Is that allowed, do you think? Do you think I'll end up in the tower if I put the Queen on her side? I do like it on its side. I like the Queen one. And I've got this little bit of washi. I'll put that down there. I think we will. I think we'll go for it. So it balances it, doesn't it? Yeah, why not? And I'm sure if the Queen knew, well, I've got this one. She's on her side in that one anyway, so I'm sure if she knew that it was for a page in the journal, she would be quite happy. Do you think the Queen keeps a journal? I think, you know, I think she probably does. She looks like a kind of journal-y person. Do you not think? She probably has a person that keeps a journal for her. Maybe. What do you think? I'm liking them. Yeah, they're a bit different. I think I'm going to have to re-glue these. Sometimes they're a little bit bendy with the wet and all the bits that you're putting on them. I'll use the other glue. Maybe stick down some corners. But the rest have been fine with the glue stick, so I do like the steampunk from last week. And my next favourite, I think, are the birds. I don't know about this. I like the first week, so I like this week and the birds. Week 1, week 3, week 7 and week 8 are my favourites. Okay, I'm going to go now, and thanks for joining me. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up is very much appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.